Abia, God's own state, has passed through difficult seasons, years marked by neglect and failed leadership. For decades, the aspirations of the people were battered by poor governance and abandoned responsibilities. Talking about Abia before the emergence of Governor-elect Soti in 2023 often feels like reopening old wounds. The scars of neglect were visible everywhere, and the transport sector was one of the most affected. In a state that hosts Aba, one of Nigeria's largest commercial cities, transportation should have been a strategic pillar of development. But instead, the sector was left in the hands of powerful kingpins who appeared like untouchable cabals. The system became synonymous with touting, extortion, pickpocketing, intimidation, and other social vices. Roadsides turned into makeshift motor parks. Passengers who only wished to travel often found themselves exposed to danger. Sometimes they fall victim to one-chance criminals, kidnappers, and other threats. In Abia, the commercial heartbeat of the state, commuting became a daily struggle. In Umuahia, the situation was hardly different. Violent clashes between transport unions, sometimes leading to loss of lives. Drivers struggled through dilapidated roads, illegal checkpoints, multiple and illegal tolls, and constant extortion. Conditions that often resulted in conflict and despair. But change came in 2023. During his inauguration, Governor-elect Soti made a firm commitment to overhaul the transport sector in Abia State. He promised road reconstruction, the introduction of modern mass transit, and the development of improved transport infrastructure. Because, in his words and vision, transport is key to economic growth and business expansion. Today, those promises are gradually becoming reality. Roads that were once impassable are now being reconstructed and made motorable and accessible. Beyond roads, a bigger idea was introduced in the states, the Abia Public Transport Urban Renewal Program. This initiative was designed to modernize and organize the transport system in Abia State, reduce traffic congestion and roadside motor parks, improve safety and comfort for commuters, and stimulate economic activities through the development of modern transport terminals and a structured public transport network. The program began with the first phase in Aba and expanded into the second phase in Umuahia. At the heart of this transformation stands the Umuahia Central Bus Terminal. The terminal represents a bold dream, an ultra-modern, organized, and efficient transport complex designed to replace the chaotic roadside parks of the past. It is a world-class facility that centralizes transport activities in a safe, structured, and comfortable environment for computers. Its impact is expected to be far-reaching, decongesting the city, improving mobility, enhancing the urban outlook of Umuahia, and strengthening economic activities through a coordinated transport system. Complementing this infrastructure is another key innovation, the Abia Green Shuttle. The Green Shuttle is part of the same urban renewal vision, with an initial fleet of 20 buses already in operation and more expected to bring the total to 100. The initiative introduces a new era of organized mass transit. The system uses electric buses operating on structured routes to move commuters within and between major cities such as Aba, Umuahia, and Umuahia. The goal is to replace the chaotic informal transport system with a modern, reliable, and environmental-friendly public transit network. Supporting this system are the modern bus terminals, alongside digital payment platforms and the Abia Connect smart transport card, making commuting more efficient and sometimes seamless for passengers. To provide deeper insight into this initiative, we can now hear from the Commissioner for Transport, Honorable Chimezie Ukebu, as he shares his perspective on the Umuahia Transport Terminal and the Abia Green Shuttle buses.
Good afternoon, viewers. My name is Dr. Chimezie Isaac Ukebu, the Honorable Commissioner for Transport. Yes, it's a one-stop transport hub, or what we may call a multimodal transport system, where a situation where the passengers, once you enter into this centralized park, you will be able to get any mode of transport you want to travel with. Yeah, like I said, it's a centralized parking system. We have a centralized parking system. Yeah, if you look at the other side, all the parks, you can see in Umuahia, you have so many proliferations of parks. We're going to centralize every one of them. They will all be assembled in this place. That will be their loading bay and the parking bay. While they're there, the passengers will go in, obtain their tickets, and then it will be announced the bus or the car, whichever mode of transport, will move straight to the loading bay and load passengers. Yeah, of course, the electric bus is to transport our people from one location to another. And of course, that was why we made it so comfortable. It's a convenient way of traveling. And the electric buses, initially when we rolled out in December, 22nd to be precise, there we started 24th. It was free. We were offering free transport, but we transited from free transportation to fare collection by March 1st. And of course, the fares are quite subsidized to make sure that it's well obtainable by every one of us. But now, I want to tell you the mode of payment is cashless mode of payment. The use of smart cards is called Abia Connect. That's the sample. All we need to do is, these cards are issued out free of charge. We have our agents stationed all over. So you go there, obtain this card, but for you to have this card, you must have your ABSIN. ABSIN is Abia State Social Identification Number. So, and registration of ABSIN is also free and so easy. In fact, if you can do it on your own, in the comfort of your room or convenience, it will take you just 1 minute for you to get yourself registered and obtain an ABSIN. You can do that through www.abiapay.com. But even if you do not know how to generate your ABSIN number, we have agents all over at the bus stops and bus stations that will help you do it free of charge. So when you get there, when you have your ABSIN, after you've obtained your ABSIN, you will now be given this card, which of course can be loaded whichever amount you want. If, let's assume, you load 2,000 naira and you are going to Abia, all what you need to do is to go to the bus, you tap and pay. It will just deduct the exact 800 naira, that's the transport fare, and your balance will also be shown on the machine. We're going to have a facility management company to actually manage the facility as you see it. For the buses also, we're going to have a bus operating company, because of course the government may not be able to really run it profitably, even not actually making profit, but at least to sustain it for a long time. We've set up all this mechanism in place to make sure that these things are sustained even after we leave.
So Abians should expect the best.
Of course, Abia, we are lucky people, you know. I always mention the mantra of His Excellency, say weep not, help is on the way. But now, weep not, help has actually come. Okay, we have the loading bays, about up to 18 loading bays where the buses or the cars will be loaded. We also have inside there, you have escalator. In fact, there was somebody who came when we were test running and told me all his life he had never ever enjoyed the services of escalator. That now we have provided. We also have shops and eateries. We have both a restaurant for people, you know, of course passengers, they have to feel very comfortable and convenient to eat whenever they want to eat. There are state-of-art lifts, and also accessibility to PWDs, persons with disabilities. All these things are there.
Indeed, it is a dream come true for Abia. Governor-elect Soti has demonstrated a commitment to improving the standard of living for the people of Abia. When the green shuttle buses were first introduced, they operated free of charge for more than 2 months, allowing the residents to experience the new system before fares were introduced in March through the Abia Connect card. The Umuahia Central Bus Terminal is now ready for use. Private operators, government parks, and transport unions have all been sensitized on the new operational guidelines that will govern activities within the modern transport system. Next, let's hear from the Abia State Chairman of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, Comrade Chukwu Mazode, popularly known as China, as he speaks on the views of transport unions and commuters regarding the modernized transport system.
We all are very happy. And Abia, in the issue of motor union in the United States, all the existing motor unions in the United States are happy with this current administration. Because for the past 2 years now, Anyanasa a mechanic for his service of our vehicles, the whites back before. Due to getting His Excellency created a lot of access road demotorable for our vehicles to convey passengers to their various destinations. His Excellency is one of the best governors you can think of. Let terminal all land the state currently. This is the first of its kind in the whole Southeast, even in Nigeria as a whole. So I didn't want any other alternative. Now only Dr. Alex Oti, and we are going to support him come 2027. So Ari Ryan, come to think of it, always I will know the states. Before now, we were burying him. And we don't walk on the streets of Abia, streets of Abia, in our parks. Don't work anything. But now, driver get load the motor seamlessly without issues. Revenue now got straight to government coffers through e-ticketing. So you go see a good leader that is visionary. So we are going to make sure who will support his government, and I'll discuss with all the leaders in various unions, and will stand to endorse Dr. Alex Oti come 2027.
For Abia, this marks the beginning of a new dawn. While the Umuahia terminal is set to redefine transportation in the state capital, anticipation continues to grow for the completion of the Abia terminal and other transport terminals planned across the states. One message remains clear: with good governance, no condition is permanent. If transformation can happen in Abia, it can happen anywhere. Abia has indeed journeyed from hardship to hope, from what many once described as Egypt to a promised land. And for many residents, this transformation is a testament to committed leadership and vision. My name is Comrade Miracle Chukunenye, a survivor of the 1999 to 2023 carnage in Abia. And like millions of Abia, I am grateful for the new chapter unfolding in our dear states. Thank you for listening.